So I was actually born in Saudi Arabia, and I moved to Egypt early in the early stages of my life. Traveled around the world. My parents were doctors, so they worked in a lot of countries. Was exposed to a lot of different cultures. My main interest in computers actually started at the age of 10 or 12. And I started to learn software development through books that I used to purchase while traveling. And my parents actually used to help me, and they used to push me towards this, because they saw that I was passionate about it. And they didn't let anything stop me from learning even more and more. If I needed to take courses, they would actually go and help me subscribe to these courses at local centers nearby. If I needed to get mentored by someone, they would actually help me find a mentor that would help me actually become better at what I felt passionate about. I actually graduated from high school in 2005 and enrolled myself into the German university in Cairo. It was just a couple of years. I just opened for a couple of years, and they had this department, this computer science department, and I was really interested in joining that. I graduated from there, and from actually during university, I started taking more courses. I actually started gaining more interest into the field and seeing how can I help Egypt start exposing itself more online, because back then the number of the websites that were actually in the region were not that much, and that number started to increase rapidly over the years, specifically after 2011, 2012. So I actually founded the company in my second year of university. I was really interested in actually seeing how what I'm learning can actually be implemented in the real world, especially in Egypt. Seeing that back at that time, there weren't that many companies that were actually developing quality softwares and helping companies actually have a better existence or presence online. And that was my main goal, to be honest, back then, is to make sure that our clients they actually get quality services for the money they pay, instead of paying way too much for a mediocre service or a mediocre design or website. Instead, they would be able to pay the right amount of money and get the best service that they could get for that money. And that was basically why I founded this company and why I really am passionate about it. So we actually sell our products and services to companies like FMCGs, startups. We really specifically focus on startups because these are the type of companies that really need our help the most. They're still new in the market. They're trying to get quality services and products for a more economic price that they would be able to afford and sustain. It's not only about affording the initial costs. And we really focus mainly on startups and SMEs. And we pride ourselves on that. So our added value is actually that we try and understand our customers on a much deeper level, and we don't even try to understand them alone. We try to understand even their customers, their users, the people that are going to actually be using the website. We involve ourselves on a very deep level and try to create the best user experience for our customers and even their customers. Starting my own business wasn't as easy as a lot of people might think. At the beginning, you actually have to be the accountant, you have to be the HR, you have to be the recruiter, you have to be the boss, you have to be their friend, you have to be their manager, basically you are filling every single shoe in the beginning. And it's very difficult to do that, but over time, you start actually enjoying it, and you gain a huge set of skills that not any job will be able to give you. To be honest, if I had the opportunity to relive my life, I would still start my own business and go through that path again. So the reason why I decided to go with GoDaddy a long time ago was because it's a one-stop shop. You find everything for great prices. Their customer service is always dedicated to making sure that you're fully safe, fully secured. You have everything that you need. They're not just trying to hit and run and that's it. They actually care about our customers. And that's one of the main reasons that we actually wanted to stick with GoDaddy and go with them and work with them and actually even tell our customers to go and buy from them, because they actually care about their customers. So we actually use a wide variety of GoDaddy products, and every time GoDaddy starts introducing newer products, for example, recently they actually started introducing the WordPress managed hosting, which really helped our WordPress customers be able to maintain their traffic, their security, their updates, and really help them on a completely different level than using, for example, other cPanel based servers. We use their SSL on a consistent basis. We use their email marketing products as well. We've even used their grid hosting products from way back when they started introducing their grid hosting. I would definitely recommend GoDaddy to small businesses. They definitely have amazing prices for startups. They have amazing tools that can help startups actually reach their customers and better engage their customers than other service providers. So the best advice I would actually give people that want to start their business is to be persistent. Never give up. Try and find good quality service providers rather than cheap, because whatever you save in the beginning, the corners you cut sometimes might affect your business down the line. It's better to invest in your business in the start rather than wait to get those first couple of customers and then start investing. And just never give up in general. The one thing that I would have wanted someone to tell me was that it wasn't going to be an easy ride. The other thing would be that try and find a mentor, someone who went down a similar path, and actually try and start learning from what they did. It's never going to be the exact same path, but at least you'll start avoiding a lot of things that you might fall into. And that's probably the best advice I think anybody could ever give you.